Good evening and welcome to Netzach Yisrael's daily Kitzur Shulchan Aruch share. We are continuing with the halachas of Erev Yom Kippur. That's Siman Aleph, and we're starting with Sif Yud Beis now. Ba'is Erev, in the evening of Erev Yom Kippur, Ochin Suda Mafsekes, we eat a Suda, the final Suda we have before the fast. V'nagin Lidwell Prusas HaMotzi B'dvash K'mo Rosh Hashanah, and the custom is to dip a slice of bread into honey, as we do on Rosh Hashanah. And you should only eat things which are easy to digest. For example, chicken. And the custom is not to eat fish at this meal. You shouldn't eat or drink anything which might heat up the body. For example, food which is enriched with spices, or turmeric. But you have to be very careful to add from the weekday to the Kodesh, from the fall to the Kodesh. That means, in this case, that you should finish eating while it's still daytime, a little bit before Ben Hashmashas, because when you finish eating, that's like when you're starting Yom Kippur. So when you finish eating, that's bringing in the Kodesh. And those who are very eager, they bring it in even earlier. They stop eating maybe an hour before nightfall. And if you do finish eating while it's still plenty of day left, and he has in mind that they want to keep eating or drink after they finish their meal, he just make a condition tonight before he benches. And he should say beferish explicitly, ideally, at the very least he should have in mind and think to himself that he's not yet accepting upon himself the fast. The custom in these countries that you do not prepare something and insulate something on Erev Yom Kippur which you're going to only use on Matzah Yom Kippur. In the same way as you might normal Shabbos, you might insulate something on Erev Shabbos for use on Shabbos. Mishum, in this case, you don't do it. Mishum to have a kamechin Yom Kippur nachal, because in some way it's like preparing for Yom Kippur to a weekday, since you're not going to use it after Yom Kippur. But gam mishum to mechse krav sanusa. It also looks a bit like you're going to be so desperate after Yom Kippur to eat that you're already preparing it beforehand. So if you do it. It says in the pasuk, "Likdosh Hashem mechubad," for the holiness of Hashem, who is honored. V'darshinan, and we darshan Zeh Yom Kippur. This refers to the day of Yom Kippur, she'ein bar achila or shtia, where there's no eating or drinking. And therefore, mitzvah lechabdo b'chsus nekiah of aneris. It's a mitzvah to honor the day of Yom Kippur with clean clothes and with candles. Therefore, matzin gam b'beis hakneses matzoros noris. Therefore, even in the shul, we might spread out nice spreads, tablecloth, and you have extra light. Because the lights are called kovod. It says, "But Urim come to Hashem." So in the pasuk with lights, they honor Hashem, and the Targuminon, and the Targum translates that as "B'fanasaya yakiru Hashem." With lamps or candles, they honor Hashem. Kodem ben hashmashas, before ben hashmashas, parasin mapos al shulchanos. We spread tablecloths over the tables. And you light candles in the house, like you would do on Erev Shabbos. It's also appropriate to light a candle in the room where his wife sleeps, in order that he won't have any relations with her, Yom Kippur, which is forbidden. And you make a bracha on the candles that you light. The bracha is to light the candle of Yom Kippur. And if it's Yom Kippur coincides with Shabbos, then Yom Kippur. And then the bracha is, it says both Shabbos and Yom Kippur, light the candles of Shabbos and of Yom Kippur. Sif Tesvav. In Lil Bosh is a kittel. Custom is to wear a kittel, shu beged mason, which is like the clothing of the deceased. By the dezer, and by wearing that, leif odom nichna v'nishbar, person's heart is humbled and broken a little bit. Gam ha'oval yachal adavsha, and even an oval is able to wear it. The kimin shu beged miyuchal tefillah, and since it's a beged that we only wear for davening, lo yelech bo lebeis hakiseh, that you shouldn't wear it to the toilet. Gam hanoshim lo shos begodim levonim and akiyim lechvod yom. Women also should wear white clothes and clean clothes for the covered of the day. But they should not dress themselves up with jewelry because they should have a fear of the judgment that's going on. Haminag, the custom is that parents bless their children before they go to shul on Erev Yom Kippur, because as they're almost ready to go, it's already started the Kedusha of the day, and the gates of mercy are opened. And when they make this bracha, they're really davening that the children should be sealed for a good life, and the heart should be correct and proper with the fear of Hashem. And they plead with crying and with tears that their davening should be accepted. And through that, the children also are aroused that they should go in a good way and should guard the path of the righteous. And there are people who will try and go to relatives who are Talmidei Chachamim and Tzaddikim in order that they should bless them. And they ask from them, they also ask them that they should daven on their behalf on the holy and awesome day. If you're going to do that, you should make sure you do it when there's still plenty of day left. Because when it gets close to evening, it's proper that you should be ready to accept the holiness of the day when you're quiet and you have calm, not running around trying to get brachas. And also bracha, the text of the bracha that you say when you're blessing your children is Yisimcha Hashem, etc. Yivarech Hashem, etc. Like you say. And also, everybody should add the extra davening according to how well they can compose tefillas. V'yesh lomar, tefillah says, and it's appropriate to say the following tefillah: V'hirotzim lefnei Avinu shebashamayim, should be the will before our Father in heaven. Sheyitim belibcha ahavosa v'yiroso, that He should place in your heart, as well as the children, His love and His fear. And the fear of Hashem should be on your face all the days of your life in order that you shouldn't sin. And your desire should be in Torah and mitzvahs. Your eyes should look straight forward on the right path. Your mouth should only speak wise things. And your heart should only think about true things. Your hands should be busy with mitzvahs. Your legs should run to perform the will of your Father in heaven. And you should give you sons and daughters who are righteous, who are involved with Torah mitzvahs, all their life. Your soul should be blessed. The heter of a nachas, of a revach, and He should prepare for you your income in a way which is permitted and easily and abundantly from His great abundant hand, and not let's say through a gift from people. And it should be a panasa shehu shtei la'avodas Hashem. It should be a form of income that gives you time to serve Hashem. And you should be written and sealed for a long and good life amongst all the righteous of Israel. The custom is to wear talis on the night of Yom Kippur. And you should be careful to wear it, put it on while it's still daytime, and then make a bracha on it. And if you delay putting on the talis till it's already ben hashmashos, then you shouldn't make the bracha on it because it's already past the time for wearing talis. Have a good evening. I wish you a kasiva of chasima tov.